A while back, I made a video showing you how to run any open source large language model locally, but it has been 7 months since then, and the platform itself has been pretty outdated, which is why today I'm going to be showcasing a new and much easier way to install and run models locally. And nope, it's not with Ollama. We'll get to why in a second. It's with Docker's brand new model runner. Docker just released this, and honestly, it's a game changer for local model deployment. In this video, I'll walk you through how it works and how it will basically connect to a web UI so that you can interact with your models more easily. Docker Model Runner is a modern and local first way to run AI models, giving you full control, zero hassle, and seamless integrations with your existing Docker workflows. It's 100% local, fully private, and OpenAI API compatible right out of the box. But here's the kicker. It's built directly into Docker Desktop. So you don't even need to have CUDA and you don't even need to mess with GPU drivers. Just enable it and you can easily start working with the large language models. You can pull models from Docker Hub or Hugging Face with a single command and then run them from your terminal or your containers, or even integrate them directly into Gen AI apps within a couple of seconds. Now, you might be thinking, why not just use Ollama? And that's totally a fair question. Well, the main reason why is because Docker Model Runner is built for developers who are already working with Docker. If you're building and deploying apps using containers, this fits directly into your existing pipeline. It's native, it's scalable, and it's production friendly. Ollama is 100% awesome for getting started, but it's more limited when it comes to integrations and deployments in real world apps. Docker Model Runner, on the other hand, is something that makes it easy to scale, compose, and integrate into full stack projects without changing how you already work. Plus, on top of that, it's easier to install and easier to work with. And remember, you're going to be able to access the same amount of large language models as you would with Ollama because you can access it not only with the Docker Hub, which is a catalog of different models, but you can also access it through Hugging Face model cards. Now, there are a couple of system requirements for Docker Model Runner. Obviously, there are requirements for the individual models that you want to run based off the RAM as well as how much space you have. Now, in this case, it works for Windows, macOS, as well as Linux. So make sure you fulfill these requirements. And if you do have these requirements, you're going to be able to work with Docker Model Runner locally. You're going to also need to have Docker Desktop installed. I'll leave a link to this in the description below. And remember, all of this is completely for free, so you're not paying for anything. So you can simply get started with the links in the description below. Now, after you have installed Docker Desktop, you're going to need to head over to the settings and then you want to head over to beta features. And what you want to do is enable Docker Model Runner. Now, you can also enable host side TCP so that it is running off this port. And you can also enable GPU backend inference if needed. And once you have set this, you can click on apply. And if you want to see if it's actually working, you can open up your command prompt and you can type in Docker model status. And you can see that right now Docker model runner is running. Now afterwards, you can head over to the main Docker desktop dashboard and you want to click on models, which is listed over here. And what you can do is you're going to be able to access all your local models over here. If you want, you can simply install it on your own, or you can use Docker Hub, which is a way for you to easily pull and install these different models, which I'll showcase in a second. But there is something important I want to mention about Docker's Hub, and that is that they use this new OCI-based packaging format for all of these models, which means that models from Docker Hub won't work unless they're converted to this format. And this is something that is really unique, and it's something cool that they're trying out because it only includes the bare essentials within these different models: the model weights, a simple manifest, and a license file with no inference server or an API wrapper, which is bundled. This gives you full control to pair it with the runtime of your choice, like TGI or llama.cpp, and it makes it clean and modular and production friendly. And it's a better way for you to manage different models easier. Now, going back to installing the model, it's super simple. You can simply click on the model card itself to get more information on what this model is. And say if you want to understand how big it is, you can actually view the variance of that model as well as the size and the different quant sizes for it. So obviously, if you're working with the DeepSeek R1 distilled, this is a massive model, but you can access different parameter size models for it, and you can install it based off of the one that you select over here on the top right. So in this case, if I'm going to be installing this small LM2, I can select the latest version and I can click on pull, and it's going to be able to easily install with a single click without me doing anything. And there we go. Just like that, we now have this new small LM2 model fully running. Now, what you can do is simply click on run, and you can start using the chatbot within Docker Desktop itself. You also have the ability to run it within the terminal, which is something that you can use directly within Docker Desktop as well, or you can simply open it up within your command prompt. Now, what you can do is simply run the Docker model list command, and you're going to be able to see how many models you have installed. And to run it, it's super simple. Just simply run the Docker run and then whatever your model card is that you have installed and click enter. But I personally find it better to just simply ask questions or run the model through Docker Desktop, but you also have the ability to run it with Open WebUI, which is a web UI to run any sort of large language model. Now, just quickly showcase this that it works. We can say something like, "Hi, how are you?" And the model is going to be able to respond back pretty quickly. And this is the small LM2 latest. But you can see how easy it is to simply install these different models. With a couple of clicks, you can start running it quite quickly within the Docker Desktop app. Now, next up, what we're going to do is showcase how you can set up the Docker models with this Open WebUI project. This is a web UI for you to simply access these models with this beautiful interface. There's also a lot of extendable features a part of this. It's user friendly, self hosted. You have the ability to access a built in inference engine for RAG. It's 100% private and so many other things. Now, currently, Open WebUI doesn't have the configuration set to run it with Model Runner. So there is a public repo which showcases how you can use Open WebUI with Model Runner. And this is with this compose file. This is where you can locally save this or you can run this so that it installs the Gemma 3 model. But if you do not want to use this, obviously you can change it to whatever model you want to use and then just leave the base port as the same. And it's going to be able to open it up with this OpenAI API based URL, which is set for the Docker model runner. But since I want to install Gemma 3 and use this configuration for Open WebUI, I can simply run this Docker compose command and it's going to install Open WebUI, which I can open up with my local port. So just an FYI, I'm running this command because I want to use this configuration for the compose.yam file. If I am setting my own model, I would simply just paste in my own model card that I have installed from Docker model runner and I would paste it in and then I would save this compose.yam file locally. And then obviously I would use the docker compose -f command, but with my location, the path of wherever I save the compose.yam file, and I would use that plus the up, and I can paste that exact command within my command prompt and start to install and run it with Open WebUI. And afterwards, it will start up. And all you got to do now is simply create an account with Open WebUI. So simply provide the configurations for these fields. You're going to be able to now access the models from this web UI, which is really easy to work with. This is how you can easily use this web UI with Docker Model Runner. If you like this video and would love to support the channel, you can consider donating to my channel through the super thanks option below. Or you can consider joining our private Discord where you can access multiple subscriptions to different AI tools for free on a monthly basis, plus daily AI news and exclusive content, plus a lot more. But that's basically it, guys, for today's video on Docker's new model runner. This is a really great and easy way for you to run any model locally. So I highly recommend that you take a look at this with the links in the description below. But with that thought, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the second channel, join our newsletter, join our Discord, follow me on Twitter. And lastly, make sure you guys subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like this video, and please take a look at our previous videos because there's a lot of content that you'll truly benefit from. But with that thought, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Have an amazing day. Spread positivity, and I'll see you guys fairly shortly. Peace out, fellas.